Hi, I'd like to talk about our safety program for a few minutes. I'll try to be quick and concise, but I have to cover all of the material that's relevant. In my little binder here, I have 11 safety lessons. There's one page of lesson, and on the back, a place for students to sign. You see, the people who run our school division said that we have to be able to prove that we have given the students safety instruction. Obviously, it's important we do that, but we also have to be able to prove it, because they've discovered from some law cases sometime in the past that if we can prove that we've tried to maintain a safety atmosphere in the room, and if we've instructed the students on how to use the equipment, then they're not going to be successful in a lawsuit against the school division if there is an accident. And also, if the students follow the instructions that I'm going to give you, there won't be an accident. In fact, in my room, I've been a teacher for 46 years. There's only been one accident, one significant accident. A fellow almost cut a finger off, but he was using drugs. I'll talk about that later on. But for now, I want to make the point that our safety program is as follows. I'm going to give you a safety lesson. That means I'm going to talk to you about everything on this piece of paper. Then, after I've completed all of my safety lessons for the 11 machines, I'm going to have you sign the back of each of the lesson plans. Now, there's always some people who are absent and some people who are joining the class a week or two late. So these safety lessons, the one that you're looking at right now, are on YouTube, because I can't be doing these same lessons over and over and over again for each student as they come to class. So I'm trying to make things efficient for my class, and I think it's going to make things work well for other people in other classes as well. Other teachers are welcome to use my information. So this particular lesson is about the bandsaw, but I'm not talking about the bandsaw yet. I just want to talk about general safety rules. So I'm just going to read these to you right now, and I think you'll make sense as you hear what I'm about to say. First rule, please do not use any tool or machine until your instructor has demonstrated its safe use and given you a safety test. If you missed a demonstration, you can watch it on YouTube, as I said. You must wear safety glasses at all time. Well, I'm standing here making my presentation, and I'm not wearing my safety glasses. But when I start to use the machine, I'll stop the video and go get my safety glasses on. You must wear safety glasses at all times in our shop, even if you're not using a machine. Long hair must be tied back. Hoodies with strings may not be worn. Either remove the hoodie or remove the string from the hoodie. I know some hoodie strings are not too long, but some hoodie strings are very long. And I don't want to have to get into arguments about how long a string is and whether or not it's safe. And maybe a short string pulls out one side and then it's dangerous. So no strings, no loose clothing. No horseplay. That means no running. Please don't throw anything. Don't play with sawdust. I know it's funny to put some sawdust on somebody's back, but it's been done quite a few times. Please, in that we try to maintain a safety attitude, and fooling around like that contributes to the possibility that there could be an accident. Please be sensible. Next, beware of kickbacks. I'll explain kickbacks when I get to the machines where kickbacks are possible. You don't stand in a danger zone. Don't stand where something might kick out of a machine and hit you. Next, use push sticks to maintain a safe distance between your hands and blades or cutters. And some machines I ask you to keep your fingers 6 inches away, and others it's only 2 inches. I'll tell you as we go through the various machines. Next, if you have to change a blade or cutter, and in my shop, the only cutter that students ever change is the cutter on a router. And if you have to change a blade or a cutter, pull the plug on the machine so that it can't accidentally turn on and hurt you. Next, and this is an important one, if you are impaired by drugs or alcohol, please do not use machines. In fact, I would say if you're stoned, if you're impaired, it'd be best if you just did not come to school. As I said, I've only had one significant accident in all these years, and that fellow was definitely impaired. I'll talk more about him when I get to talking about the bandsaw. I have 2 other shop rules. Please stay focused on your own project. Please don't just wander about the room visiting with other students. Stay on task. And number 10, Please don't wander off. If you have to leave the shop, and everybody has to leave now and then for some reason, usually to go to the bathroom, just check in with me, ask permission, I'll never say no, and then take a hall pass as you leave the room. Finally, please don't eat in this room. That's my policy, only because I find that when people are eating, sitting around eating, pretty soon somebody else wants to share their food, and there's a little group of people sitting around not doing anything productive. So eat at recess or eat before you come to class, but please don't eat in this room. And at the bottom, I have a little paragraph here. It says, students sign the back of this sheet and the back of all of the other lesson plans to indicate that they have received this instruction and agree to abide by the rules outlined in the lessons. So that's what you will do. But as I said, you'll do that after you've been given all of our safety lessons. So that's it for our introduction.